Hi, this is Mike Ryan from Fastball USA and Explosive Hitting. Check out our websites, fastballusa.com and explosivehitting.com. We're going to look at the swing of Giancarlo Stanton. And from a front view, I want you to see the difference of somebody who's pushing and pulling the swing. And very specifically, I want to show you this from the front angle because you're going to notice roughly where the ball is arriving at the plate, which is roughly down the middle. If I get that right about there, you'll notice where the ball is arriving. So that ball is roughly splitting the plate right in half. And you look at Stanton at this point in time as he starts to rotate, you'll notice something very interesting about his left arm. His left arm is very actually extended or straight as he starts to rotate. So those who are teaching that you got to push your hands to the ball and overemphasizing hands inside the ball, what they don't understand is that if you overemphasize that, you're going to see instead of having the left arm pretty extended and long, what you're going to see is that hitter will have his hands really tight to his chest, and the result is the barrel will be out here, and you'll actually be practicing getting longer to the ball. It's what happens when you pull your hands in, the wrists will simply uncock. So I want you to notice the bat head is right back here with Stanton. The bat head is back there, which means his bat is running almost on the same angle as his arm all the way back. And the only way to make that happen is if that left wrist is cocked, which sends the bat angle back in that direction. And the only way for the wrist to be cocked is if this arm is pretty stretched or long going into contact. If this arm gets too short, the wrist automatically uncock and you will lose power. So, if you're happy with punching the ball and slapping the ball the other way and getting weak hits, weak singles, that's fine. Push your hands to the ball. But if you're looking to drive more energy, more power, you have to be able to pull your hands, and the pulling action of the hands allows the hitter to get long on his left arm. If he keeps his wrist cocked, which is a lot easier to do than with that arm long, the bat head will angle back, and that's what you'll see from a good hitter during rotation, is the bat head will appear somewhere back here, and the bat and the arm will be on almost the exact same angle before contact. Then it's just a matter of bat head releasing and snapping. Now, the other thing Stanton does here really well, and it's hard to see, but he keeps his right hand underneath the bat as long as possible. So right here, his right hand is under the bat, and as he continues to rotate, his hand stays underneath the bat. And even there, that's a great example of it right there. See how his hand is facing out towards the camera? That's a hitter who has not turned his hands over during a swing. Therefore, he's got a better chance to create better ball flight. So you notice the extension on the right arm, he's still extended, and you notice his hand is still under the bat, which helps for ball flight a lot. So in our explosive hitting program, our main focus is two things: hitting the ball harder and hitting the ball with better ball flight. Stanton demonstrates this really well by pulling his hands to the ball, by being a pulling action, and then secondly, by, as he swings, allowing the right hand to stay under the bat with extension as long as possible. For more information, check out our website, fastballusa.com or explosivehitting.com.